Oh no, it's us again.
Yes, unfortunately so.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Oh, we're doing an apology, are
I
we?
think we should do an apology. It feels only
Okay,
right.
right.
that we should
Okay, cool.
apologise.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'll take your lead.
Okay, all right then.
Yeah.
Well, where shall I start?
Mm.
First of all, I'm very sorry for the last 2 episodes. I know that they were not of the usual quality, and that we will try better next time. David, try better, okay? Do better in those episodes.
Yes, as I was leading the session this time, I will inevitably do better. I will next time eviscerate them instead, as if they want to play rules like twin spelling fireball, which I realized afterwards that you can't do, and not in the but hey, funsies. We just let it. We're just like, hey, cool, that's fine. But see, when it comes to me, that means I can use it too.
Look, he cast bomb, alright? What more do you want?
Yes, so I will also get the chance to cast bomb later. That's the rule now.
Balls!
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No!
Right, so that's how I'll do better. I'll balance it like any good DM. I'll balance it now. Because I'm sorry I didn't do it last time, so I'm going to do it. It just might... You just might not... Gotta take your medicine sometimes,
Do you know what's so annoying about that? Is...
What?
I can't cast bomb, so I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do.
No, but you could turn it into like a spiritual saw blade, though. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Josh casts bomb, and then you just go, I'm just gonna become a spirit fucking chainsaw and just clean out the rest of the mess. Like fucking. Oh man.
Yeah. What's the problem
This
with
is
that?
the life of a DM sometimes. This is just.
I don't see an issue. This is all very normal things.
No, it won't be an issue, especially with what's coming up.
Oh, goody.
Yes. I just went, oh, right. Well, okay. I've been listening sooner than I expected. Okay.
Oh, dear. Yes.
Oh.
Well.
Yes.
Yes. It was fun. Yeah, no, good episode, mate. Oh, good couple of episodes, to be honest. Really fun being able to just come in and, well... Just ruin a bunch of people, which we do to an extent, but we've never quite.
I like set up this fight. Oh, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be this guy, and I just went. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was great. I love it when those things happen because I think you can really play on them as a DM.
Yeah,
so,
it was funny because the whole thing is like. Oh, we're going to you give us food, or there's all this expedition leading up, and it's like, oh, this we get serious, we're about to fight, and the child just goes, pew, and he goes, I think, did I say as well, the NPCs? Like a pretty light!
Yes.
And literally, there's like 3 of these, a little dragon, you go, ha! Like Thanos,
that's
like
out of
an
existence.
Infinity Gauntlet gone.
Yep, it was beautiful.
And I was just like, you saw my face. I was like,
yeah. It was great. I enjoyed watching how completely annoyed you were. Actually, no, not annoyed is harsh.
I was just stunned.
Yeah.
I was just like,
oh my god, I tried to do something and it didn't happen.
I didn't think, because I think in that moment, I think I was so stunned at the fact he said twin fireball and did X amount of damage. My DM brain switched off, and I didn't think, because I was like, after the fight, I was like, wait, can you twin? And then I met my friend who I play D&D with at Rollers of Fate in person the following day, and he went, because he's a sorcerer paladin, and he just went, oh, you can't twin fireball. It has to be single targets. It can't be like area effect spells. I went, huh?
So what he forgot is we don't actually really play it properly. So.
No, I mean, in the end, it's like every DM phase. You just can't remember every fucking single rule. No, and I mean, even as a DM, I've not played every single class myself in D&D. Because those who are out there that play D&D, you're very lucky, and I'm very lucky now that with Rollers of Fate, I've been able to be a player for as long as I have, because usually the games start and then they end so quickly, because it just kind of doesn't work out, or schedules, sort of thing. I'm getting a call from my dad.
Go on, mate, you can say that for a second.
Right. You take
Right. Now you're with me. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll talk to you about something that happened, which was a bit blooming scary the other day. Which was I was in my humble abode, and all of a sudden there was an enormous amount of hail, thunder, and lightning, and it was very, very frightening. And there was a lightning flash so close that it blinded me for a couple of seconds. But none of this is a problem. This is all fine, because what it actually did is it knocked out my bloody internet for about 10 minutes. And how can you enjoy anything without internet? So, in fact, it's been a little bit spotty since. So if for any reason you do lose us for a couple of seconds, that's on my end, not on yours. But hopefully, fingers crossed, it's been pretty good today. But I'm still sort of trying to get it fixed at the moment. So bear with us at the moment. But yeah, we were talking about other weather events. You're back with us.
We were.
Yes. I was just telling everyone that I had lightning really, really close, and it knocked out my internet for a while. So yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How did you not bring this up when we were talking about weather?
We were too busy talking about. So during the countdown, we spent the entire 10 minutes talking about what was happening in Scotland over the weekend. So we never really got to it in the end. But yeah, utter madness up there.
Yep.
I assume it's mostly your fault.
Yes, I rolled in that one.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, and one weather prediction.
Do you know we should do that, random weather and stuff like that?
You do?
Oh, do you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the rolls that I make you do when you're traveling.
Oh, actually, yeah, because
just thinking about the climate you're on. You're in the jungle. I think heat, Amazon, very humid. And you've rolled, and you've actually took points of exhaustion.
That's true.
Which you luckily made a point of clearing, which was pretty good because with especially what you then currently face the following day.
Yes, fair point.
You know, and there's certain things that will happen because sometimes you think, okay, I clear it as soon as I go to sleep, and we're continuing traveling. But at the same time, if you're got that exhaustion. And then you go into, say, the next day and you roll something for an encounter happens. Because it's all random, right? Based on the rolls. If something was to happen and you haven't, for whatever reason, slept properly, then you're going into a fight half-cooked.
Yeah. Don't you lose, everything is a disadvantage?
I think it's, not everything. It's disadvantage on attack and saving throws, I think. Don't quote me. It's you do get, and it gets worse. See, fun fact: if you take 5 points of exhaustion, you're dead.
Oh, good. Yeah. Not even you get the 3 rolls to try and stay alive, or are you just dead?
Oh, that's like saving throws in a battle situation. So this is just literally so imagine if you ran a game that had espionage in it, and you got poisoned. Yep. Me as the DM could roll it that you have to roll a certain save, but it's incredibly high, and each day you don't take it, you lose exhaustion. So it's almost like replicating that style of opposing slow acting poison slowly killing you, or an illness.
Okay.
It could be an illness. Right. So there's different ways you can use the exhaustion mechanic. It doesn't have to just purely be say, going. The usual thing is you go 8 hours without sleep.
Yeah.
So you don't have an 8-hour sleep. You know, or say which could happen in the middle of the night you're attacked and have to run away, and you have to keep running so you don't sleep.
Okay.
And you don't get your long rest.
Okay.
So this is one of the tactics DMs can do. DMs can do to break you down a bit. Mm-hmm. So with these things, how we were just talking about casting bomb.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And eviscerating my whole encounter.
Yes.
And followed up by spirit guardians, right?
Yeah.
So with that, see if I wanted to make that harder to happen. Knowing that you have those things now in your tool, but I can, as a DM, set things up. So you obviously still have the chance to save, and it doesn't happen these things. But obviously to make, say you took the heat exhaustion, and then, you roll into this situation. It's a tough fight. You might still win it though, but it makes it very hard for you to use those big OP moves that you originally would. So there's different ways to, again, balance things leading up to encounters.
Okay.
Or make you use resources that you have.
Sure.
So,
okay.
yeah.
So how, like, for example, if I had, like, 4 points of exhaustion, how would that work? Is that, like, you're rolling at a 4 times disadvantage, or?
Well, why don't I get this up and we can explore that
there you go. Yes. Yeah. Because it'd be quite interesting to see, you know, how. I would love it if it could be like different things. That would be quite interesting. But if it is like you're rolling at a real disadvantage and you're essentially useless.
It actually gets very diabolically worse.
Yeah.
And you have to obviously. Also to recover from each level of exhaustion, you have to have a full day's sleep.
Yes.
So say your exhaustion level 3, you have to have 3 days of good sleep.
Oh my god! Wow.
So level 1, disadvantage on ability checks.
Yep.
Level 2, speed halved.
Oh.
Level 3, disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. This is on top of all the other stuff.
Oh no.
And level 4. Hit point maximum halved.
Jesus, that's hard work, isn't it? Christ.
Level 5, speed is reduced to 0. You're so tired you can't move.
Yeah. Damn.
And then obviously anything after that, you're dead.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine doing a fight where you can't move? Come here.
Well, in the mechanics, that can happen. Stun.
Yeah.
Paralysis.
That's a good point. But also, I suppose if you've got like crossbows, you know, longbow, shortbow, whatever, magic, quite often you can do that at range, so you're not stuck completely, are you? So, I mean, you've still got options. Spiritual weapon, obviously. Yeah, that's how quick that fight was over. I didn't even need to use spiritual weapon.
It was done in 1 round.
Yeah, I didn't even need spiritual weapon. Just did spiritual guardians, that was it. That honestly, that spell is friggin' brilliant. Like
Spirit Guardians is super useful in especially say big mob encounters. So imagine like a horde of enemies that come towards you, they just enter the fucking floor room.
That's
you know?
it. Yeah, straight away. Yeah. It's like each one of them is sort of like takes damage immediately. That's brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah. And the thing is my character does just get into the center of everything, so it can't.
Yeah, and it walks with you. Like it's insane. It's insane.
It is.
It's an insane ability. It's so good.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, I will say there's one ability I haven't used yet, which is the one thing I've always been interested in using. I won't say what it is, but it's the one thing where I said, "Oh, level 3 is rubbish. You never get anything." And then Josh went, "You get something very important, Rob." I was like, "Oh yes, you do get something important. I just forgot about it, and I've never used it. I knew I wouldn't as well."
No.
So,
so it's not the thing I gave you.
No, not that. No. Although
I didn't think so.
Although, do you know, I was doing some cleaning up the other day finally. And do you know, I found the original slip of paper you gave me about my boots as well. The sturdy and something and boots, or whatever they're called. The cool and awesome boots, as I call them.
Boots of
sturdy, something sturdy.
Sturdy boots of springing or something like that. Yeah. I can't remember the full name, but of jumping and springing or something like that. I don't know.
That's it, yeah. And I forgot that you
keep forgetting you have those on.
Well, I always remember the 45 feet, but I forget about how high you can jump as well. I think is it 15 feet, something like that.
It's triple your jump basically. You triple your jumping.
Yeah, which is mad.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Yeah. I got to make use of them more.
Yeah, it's almost like having the jump spell basically on your boots. Yeah.
No, it's gonna be cool. Oh, what was I going to say? Damn, it's completely gone out of my head. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, earlier we were talking about getting into like a tight spot as a GM. You put me in a tight spot for next week's episode. You might remember. There was a thing that you did about 20 minutes in, which really fucked me over. And, thank you for that.
Which bit was it again? Sorry, just so I think I know what it is.
You may not have been somewhere that I needed you to be. You might remember. I basically said, "And David, what are you doing?" You're like, "Not here."
These are the feelings. Oh right, yeah. I thought you were talking about D&D. Sorry, I got confused.
No, lasers.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking, we all have those moments, don't we, where you're like, "Oh, you bastard!" Like,
yeah. I did send you on one, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was
but
good.
that was
really
like
good.
such a Virgil thing to do, though. Like, I'm sorry, he doesn't want any of it. Like, he didn't want the bachelor's party. He didn't want,
I have nobody watching this knows what's going on, so this will all be exclusive stuff. But go on, what were you going to say?
No, that's it.
Yeah. That's it.
But I mean, we've hinted at the next lasers anyway, so it's like no surprise there. But before I start going on further, of course, yes.
Yeah. I do have a clip as well. We'll watch it later.
Cool, but yeah, it was that's funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Other thing. I met up with you probably don't know him. There's a guy called Ben. Right. So I met up with him yesterday. We went and played squash, and it was really funny actually. So yesterday was my birthday. Would you believe? I'm 30.
Oh, happy birthday!
35 years young. I am.
Yes.
That's basically. I'm done now. I'm pretty sure that's
Yes.
it. You can't get any older than this. I'm pretty sure. Two things. First of all, as we were playing squash, every point I got was known as the birthday point. First of all, which it seemed entirely unnecessary. And then there was one shot that was it was really close. We couldn't quite tell if it hit the wall in the right place or the wrong place.
Okay.
So Ben was like, "You get what is it? You get a birthday decision this time, but next time I want a birthday decision." I was like, "But it's not your birthday next week." So But the other thing we talked about was Harry Potter as well. Trying to put that together a bit more, and we were talking about like how that would work. And Ben, being Ben, wants to do something that no one would ever think of, and I genuinely don't know how it's going to work. But I was just like, I'm not going to stop you. I just don't know how.
For the Harry Potter stuff?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I was just like, I don't know how to not make you do that. There's technically a way, but I just want to see it happen. So I'm like, all right, let's just see what you do with it. And then he said to me, "I'm going to play a more serious character." I went, "No, you're not."
No, he's not. Fuck off. If he does, I will be pleasantly surprised. I will actually encourage it, but fuck me. That just doesn't sound... Yeah, there's... Yeah,
but...
doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I'm putting some more of the building blocks in place for that. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. We'll get a chance to play that. But I'm hoping in the next couple of months, hopefully.
Yes.
But it was fun. That was a fun day. What were we originally saying? Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought.
We were doing things like we're talking about D&D and all.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, we're kind of I mean, we're talking a bit about everything that's going on.
I was going to say I was also talking to I won't mention any names, but somebody who might be joining us for a D&D thing at some point. It was quite cool, and the enthusiasm they had talking about it, I was just like, this is gonna be fun. They were so like on it, and I'm not sure if they played before, but they were so up for it. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun. So I can't wait for when that happens. Do you know the weirdest thing about that is that me and you have already filmed something for it? If you might remember, and I haven't even you don't remember that me and you filming a thing with Josh. You and Josh filmed something.
Oh
yeah. How long ago was that? That was like 6 months ago, I think. That's mad.
Oh that thing. Oh wow. Are we showing that?
Do you know? I was going to hold until we're ready.
Yeah,
that seems to be the idea.
But,
I genuinely, I've looked back on it once or twice because I haven't edited it or anything, and there's a couple of moments in there that's so funny. It's really dumb. Yeah, can't wait for that. Can't wait for that.
That was wild.
Oh god, just a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the gas leak.
Yeah. I think it might have been.
There's a gas leak in the room.
Yeah.
Yes, unhinged stuff was going on for sure. Yeah. Oh.
I tried out a new accent as well. It was really fun.
Oh yeah. So did I.
That's true. Actually, yeah. Oh damn. So I got myself laughing about a particular bit. Yeah. Oh dear.
I know the bit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Hey man, this is fucking hell.
Yeah.
I think that kind of sets my character a little bit. I think just kind of the relationship already is already firmly at this stage. Its initial building block, its foundation is built on this between you and my character.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you already hate me and the character.
Yet to be established.
Yeah. You haven't said no. So.
No, I haven't. I'll neither confirm nor deny.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And I mean, Candela. Again,
oh yes, I know. Yeah. So
next week, actually, no.
Not this coming weekend, the next weekend.
The following,
that's right.
Yeah.
So we're actually
on Saturday. Saturday.
That's it, exactly. So we're going to be filming again. The 8th, I think it is.
It's going to be the 8th, and it's going to be the third installment of this second assignment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
big crescendo. A lot could happen.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Some people have in very, very.
It is, it's a little
places in terms of it's dicey. It's dicey. It's super dicey.
I mean, the thing is, I think with Candela, I genuinely don't think there's anything that will ever, as a gaming experience, that will ever top us all ingesting that. What's it called? Scarlet. Yeah. As a gaming experience, I genuinely don't know how you could ever replicate something like that. I don't think I've personally never seen that done by anybody else. First of all, anything I've watched, but secondly, just the possibilities they ended up bringing in are just If I ever get to
out of all my
like
games, I feel Candela games I've ran. Candela, well, Time Flux is quite close, but in terms of a very RP heavy experience, I mean D&D has been, and I've been molding it based on how you guys experience and want to play it and stuff like that. So
yeah, I mean, I've gone that way with lasers as well. I mean, I think probably the last few lasers we've done, we've hardly had any battle encounters because we haven't needed them, because it's just so manic already. What's the point, Actually, do you know what? That's not quite right. Actually, thinking about Pale Earth, I did have a battle in each one. Thinking about it, but it was still very RP heavy, and the fun thing about the battle stuff is that you can do something cool, and it's still cool and hilarious when something goes wrong as well. So
yeah, no, I mean tweaking the combat stuff to kind of, I guess, I feel what works really well, that it's short but punchy. We can get straight back into RP, but what it does, it just breaks up everything.
That's it.
And that's kind of the approach I've been taking with D&D. I've been changing how I've done combat slightly.
Yeah. I've noticed you're just letting us kill everything. Yeah, I noticed.
It's only fair. I killed one of your characters.
Yeah.
Did you get to kill something?
That was very kind of you. Yeah. Although to be honest with you, I didn't do much of the killing. I walked through.
I mean, this next encounter. there's a lot of, and I'm deliberately forcing you guys into a very difficult decision to make.
Yes. Well, I mean,
or how, because basically this is my it was something I had and something I was going to do, but because of what happened, it made sense to do it then straight after, which is bringing in this green dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I love the idea. That's to be able to to bring it. I mean, we've done a lot of dungeon crawling, but I don't think we've actually done a proper dragon yet that I can remember. No. So, and I don't know if you know this, David. You're probably not aware of this, but dragons in Dungeons and Dragons are quite difficult to beat if you're going to fight them. So, yeah, we might have to be a bit careful here. You won't know that, of course, but
but yeah, I mean, funnily enough, I'm playing a homebrew version with Rollers of Fate. I'm playing of Shadow the Dragon Queen. So I've actually fought quite a few dragons. I've recently fought like a slightly Underdark type dragon. It's called the Deep Dragon. And yeah, I was on it. I was fighting it as it took off the air. I fell off it. Luckily, I had something to save me from dying from fall damage. So yeah, no.
What's your
not the dragons?
What's your level over there?
5. Way the module works, because he is using a pre-made module, but has done homebrew versions of it at Cisco. Right. But he is following the module in terms of milestoning stuff. So we've been level 5 for quite a while. We obviously, when you're early, you move up the levels quite a lot. But we've been level 5 for quite a while now.
Okay.
We're on the horizon of 6, but it's still just at our age.
Yeah.
I mean, my character has nearly died several times. Yeah.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I've worked it. It's been interesting. I've been like downed quite a few times, and the way I play it is my character is a warlock / wizard, but my patron is like the god of wisdom, knowledge, and time. So I've played it, and I use time magic sometimes as well. So every time I go down or I go into like to engage and attack, I've started narrating that I've seen starting to, as I've been getting stronger, I see alternate timelines of where I've died.
Oh.
And the one that's successful is the current me, kind of thing.
So you're basically doing Doctor Strange in where you get to see the one that's right, and then you're like, right, I'll go to that one.
Well, even at this current, because I'm just level 5 as well. I think it's that point where it's just kind of intuition, but intuition of this timeline.
Yeah. There's
versions of him that intuition was wrong. So it's like, it's really just I'm the version that lived. That's all it is.
That's like, a really cool idea, because you get to both narrate how you die and also
how I succeed.
Yeah, that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So, there was one combat we did where I risked 2 attacks of opportunity, and then engage this big, giant draconic thing. And I actually succeeded both times and not getting hit by these 2 guys.
Yeah.
But I narrated that 2 versions of me got hacked down, and the version of me that came through came in screaming, carving in. And funnily enough, that same creature who hits fucking hard and could have still probably taken me out.
Yeah.
Missed as well.
Oh.
And like, I imagine just that one got sliced into ribbons. And I'm just there still alive, but I just did like a Neo, you know. But it's just seeing these versions of myself.
Damn.
Yeah, it's been fun, and I feel like Cisco's jumped on to when he's narrated certain things where he says that version of you had done this, and he's picked up on it. So it's really become an interesting kind of flavor to storytelling fights and situations that I've gone into.
when you get that sort of chance to play with that sort of stuff, that's very cool. I mean, we had that a little bit with Time Flux, didn't we? Where we got to play around with time and mess with it.
Definitely. Anytime we can return to that, like
that's the problem, finding the time for Time Flux, isn't it?
Yes. So with that, going back to your dragon that you're currently facing, you've obviously got some kind of options. Do you try and run, talk your way out of it, or fight?
I cast Bomb.
Bomb's not going to one-shot this dragon.
No, I know, it really isn't.
Even with Twin Spell.
Genuinely, I don't know what we're going to do yet. The problem is you have to remember I play with a completely... somebody who is completely unpredictable. So I will always do the funniest thing. Josh will do something that nobody has ever thought of before. So, and then you'll be scrambling through the rule book. So, maybe I should tame it.
Good luck. Jeez.
Animal handling check.
Fine, that's gonna be. That's a DC 500.
Yeah, right.
We'd have to nat 20 that shit, man. Yeah, for sure. Wow, that'd be incredible if you did. I'd just be like, fuck another fight over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be fuming, but it'd be hilarious at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, master.
Yeah. Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, dear. Yeah. I might have to do that now.
Yeah.
Oh,
hey, you can certainly try, as Matt Mercer says.
Oh, hell yeah. What's actually, no, do you know what? I don't want you to give too much away on this, but I like the yellow brick road, or the gold brick road, technically.
Yes.
First of all, because it allowed me to sing, but secondly...
Yes, of course. Because.
Yeah.
Yes.
But is this actually like an element that was already here, or is it something you added in because you're like, I've run out of stuff for today? So
no, it exists in the world. Like even in my previous games, it's a factor.
Okay.
And has been discovered in my kind of games I've done with those of the games I ran initially when I first started DMing.
And how?
So this is something that exists in the world already and has been thought of before. It's just you have gotten to a point where you were bound to come across it.
Okay.
And the reason you didn't see this one, because you got the sense, I think I remember, that it used to be some sort of arch.
Yeah.
But you only got the broken ends of it. You don't know where the other parts are of this big, massive arch, right? But that's why you can see it before when looking for the telescope.
Okay. That's
when
interesting.
you back at camp when you looked through Darius's arcane telescope, even at the distance, because it is destroyed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, of the people who've played played before, how many people also sang about the Yellow Brick Road?
Nobody.
Ah, come
just
on.
You. No, literally,
Wow.
Just you.
I'm actually surprised by that.
The other players like, ooh,
Yeah.
You're like, big odds. Like, you know.
I like that. I like that we immediately went to, this is worth money. Let's start digging it up as well.
Yeah, of course. That's allowed. Funnily enough, the other players didn't do that, even though they love gold. They didn't think to just pick up and take it off.
Well, I tell you what, this was quite a money-heavy episode as well, the episode 8. Because
yes, you looted the village. Yes,
we
pillaged.
We got so much, like dragon scales and bits and pieces as well. We looted the
well, as well. You didn't.
Bodies
never. You don't usually do that, or I think you've not had the opportunity to really. But I think even when in the Underdark, you really didn't loot anyone.
No, we didn't. We don't normally bother, do we?
No.
But the thing I'm going to be interested in is that Josh has a scroll now of a spell as well, and I always like to hear when you two are like, we'll take that away and we'll deal with that. And I'm like, yes, you got something silly.
Yeah. That's a good. I need to remember that
Yes.
shit. Yeah, I need to go through my notes and remember that shit.
But But yeah, that's always fun when like you can take something away and have a chat about it.
Yeah.
This is the chat actually. We should probably have away from this, but we ended that last episode where I'm not really in control of my character.
No.
I genuinely, and this is true because we've not really had this conversation. I don't know what that means. Like I think I've given him like access to my body once, and that was in the fight with Mr. Tentacles, and that lasted seconds because I failed a roll almost immediately, and it was like, oh yeah, no, you've gone again. I genuinely I don't know how that works. So I assume.
Well, you got to think about it. You're getting stronger, right?
Yeah.
So see.
Yeah. But the thing,
or the person beside you.
Oh no. But yeah.
the longer they're in you and just there, and now they've kind of recovered from. Because you are like kind of one of you gets tired, the other one takes over kind of thing.
Yeah.
There is a degree to like I think it's that fight with Fasiri took it out of him.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Because it was pushing past his limits, because it's whatever this thing is, it's I'll say you get a sense that they're getting used to you as much as you are getting to them.
Yeah.
You are sharing a body after all.
Yeah. But I think as well as that, the interesting thing about it for me, and hopefully for everybody who watches it, I obviously know a little more of what's going on because we did a little session 0 to work out how this happened. You know, how it is that there's technically 2 people in this body. But at the same time, I don't really know that much. I know something's going on, but I don't know everything. So there's stuff like this. I'm just like, help. So it's gonna be a very interesting start to the next episode because I don't really know how that's gonna work yet. So
I mean, you've not really conversed with them, really.
Not properly, no.
No, like I'd say it's the case of you've been utilizing this thing. How long is that kind of? How long are you going to utilize it before it starts utilizing you?
Yeah. I mean, the one thing I'll say that was really useful is a really good ex machina for when we needed. Well, not ex machina, but we needed everybody to get to basically the same place. And I have that, is it called Solar Flash or something like that?
Which you have that ability which gives you those solar wings.
Yes, exactly, which is friggin' awesome. And I forgot.
And another ability that hasn't shown its face just yet.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. That's never going to happen. Yeah. I don't know what that is, by the way. So, yeah. But
I'll remind you after.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, actually, maybe I do know what it is.
Yeah.
But talking about the reason I mentioned the Solar Flash, I said I was tidying up earlier. I found that as well.
Great.
It'd be quite interesting to see how that sort of plays out. Would you like to see the very start? It is the very first bit of Lasers and Feelings.
Let me get onto it.
Please do.
Yes.
So I'll preface this because you'll be able to work out stuff that's kind of going on from the title and stuff by saying that this is a special Lasers and Feelings episode, or a couple of specials, to be honest. We worked it out sort of nearish the end of last year, or I worked out that I'd like to do a Valentine's special. Which is weird because we're still in January. But by the time we get there, the next 2 weeks, we're actually going to be putting stuff out around Valentine's Day in 2 weeks' time. So I thought, wouldn't it be nice if we did a little special for a wedding? Yeah. And who's in a relationship that could get married? I don't know, some fella.
Apparently not just.
Yeah. Yes. So essentially, this is Virgil's wedding. So what I'm going to do is play you the clip from the very start of the episode, which we'll be playing next week. So, without further ado, here we go.
Yes. Let's go.
Hello, everyone. My loves, my darlings.
Awful start.
Yes, terrible.
Right. Start again.
Energy levels. Let's go back, please.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the energy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lasers and Feelings.
Energy.
Oh, sorry. Welcome to Lasers and Feelings. We're gonna
Can we stop there?
So, yes.
Kyle, can you do the introduction, please?
Hi guys, welcome back to Post Sanity's Twitch live stream Lasers and Feelings special edition. All of us are in the house. Ronnie Gray or Post Sanity. Well, I'm a Post Sanity queen, but she's stepping into the roles of the fake Dungeon Master because I'm just doing the intro. Welcome back to you beautiful people at home. Thank you for joining us on what is a very special edition of Lasers and Feelings.
That's right.
This next track,
listeners,
dedicated to.
You can call in at 0845 99316969. We're live on air waiting for your call.
Had to end in 6-9.
That was some smooth jazz.
Yes. Editor, put smooth jazz here.
And now our next track, Roll the Die.
Oh, I'm definitely making that now. That is a track
Yes.
I'm making and will be
Yes.
playing right now. Hey, alrighty. So, I did make that track, by the way. We'll give David a second just to catch up with us, but yes, honestly, this episode coming up, Jesus Christ.
Hey.
Are you with us?
Yeah. I'm 6 seconds behind.
Yes, I know. Yeah, I'm still watching it now on my screen. Yeah. Yes, we got Kyle. Kyle came, and nobody genuinely no idea. In fact, I mentioned to Ben when I saw him yesterday. I went, "Oh, it was really good to see Kyle. I haven't seen him in ages." And he was like, "Yeah, Kyle told me he was coming, but I didn't tell anyone else because I didn't want to."
Of course.
Brilliant. Yeah,
Of course.
he's on one as well. Oh man.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's always I always enjoy it when Carl's around because he takes things to a different place to where you guys normally have it because he jumps
He's
in
the
and
max
out.
to the chaos.
Yes, exactly.
Chaos.
I agree
Yeah.
with that. He's he takes chaos
he's
to
the
the max. Yes, I agree.
Yes.
I agree. But I mean, yeah, it was honestly it was so nice to actually have all of us there. Just to sort of have this special, in the way that we did, which I thought, worked out really well. Do you want to know what the names of the episodes are?
Oh no.
Do you remember what the names of the episodes are? Is the question, I suppose.
I don't think you said what the names of them were.
No, but we did say during the.
Well, there was a
episodes.
few.
Yes,
there
there
was a
was,
few.
there was. All right. So
don't mind me.
I'm going to. I'll give you there's obviously there's 2 episodes, so I'll give you the names of both episodes. Now remember, these are about weddings, and so we have to make sure we were giving wedding-based names.
Yes.
So we started off okay. So the next episode is called Spatially Amorous.
Yes,
which I thought was quite
that
good.
was a good one. That one was a good one.
That was good. And I thought that let's keep the theme of love, especially because the episode after that is going to be the one.
So much love.
The one that actually comes out a day before Valentine's Day. So we went with the very, the love themed name of Socialists Don't Lie.
You did it.
And that is because genuinely one of the funniest things I think anyone has ever said in any of these games is the words "socialists don't lie," and it is part of the episode, and I have also made it a short as well. So
wow, I mean, I'm interested to see a response. I don't know if this is the thing that makes us go viral.
Yeah, right.
Because it's well, it's on the nose, isn't it?
Yeah, oh god, it was one of those moments where the person said it, and we all just went, "What?"
It was like, oh, really? Okay, that's the.
Oh man,
that's we went there.
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
Wow.
I had to go with it. But yeah. So so that's 2 episodes of Lasers coming right up. with as I say, wedding themed sort of things happening. But of course, before a wedding, there has to be a stag do. So that's where we're going to start off.
Yes.
With the next episode. So yes, let's see how that goes. And I will say that I like how you all decided to kind of do stuff together and also stuff apart at the same time, just to make it more chaos. Whilst I'm trying to sort of like go,
Yeah.
I will also say, whilst I mean everybody has a really fun arc, Josh may have broken the game.
Yes, a little bit.
Yes.
It did end like that. Yes.
It was very clever what he did.
Yes.
But it was also hilarious, and it genuinely took me to a point where
And it was such a good bit that just was like it like built throughout. It was great, like built throughout the episodes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, when the through lines through both episodes.
Yeah, it was
honest,
really good.
Ben had something like that as well. Kyle as well introduced something at the start that was there until the end. Oh, brilliant.
I feel there must be like a fake commercial we have to make for that cool thing that Josh does.
Yeah. Oh my god.
There has to be like we just like make a fake thing like just. It shouldn't be too difficult because we're just like we could just throw things up. You know what I mean? Like special.
We made one for that thing that what was it that Josh called it? It was in Gravity Rep. Oh, Goober and Grub. We made one for that, didn't we? Although it was kind of just out of what we were already saying, but maybe there's a way
like
to
a 2-minute commercial.
Oh, now you're making
like
me
you would
think.
get on YouTube or something,
Yeah.
which will also be going on YouTube.
Yes.
But people won't know if it's stuff. People could just be like just going through shorts and they just get this and like what the fuck, and it's not an ad. They're like, I didn't pay for ads.
Yeah. Ooh.
I didn't I paid for no ads and they're getting ad stuff, but it's actually
us mucking around. Yeah, it could be a good short. I'll have to have. I'll do a real. Good
it has to.
look into that.
Yeah. Just throw out some like little like infographics.
That's a really good call, actually.
A percentage of our users.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm using it right now.
Yeah, exactly.
And
I'm using it. Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So great when the context will come when you guys watch it.
Oh yes. Great. Oh yes. That's brilliant. Yeah. Oh dear. Yes, so I think, do you know what? Normally I know we'd roll for chat points, but I feel like we kind of ended up talking about everything, really. All the main points.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. What else did we have? Oh, I like Echo as well. Echo's a good character. Please bring him back. Thank you.
Well, you scared him off.
Yeah, I know, but we basically killed a lot of
friends.
Yeah, we killed his hunting party, then we killed his village. I feel like he's the last boss. Yeah.
Lantern smoking out.
Yeah. Oh damn. I can just imagine he'll be really lucky and then end up like killing us all or something. Or he's the Dragon Rider. Oh, there you go. I couldn't tame it, but he could.
Maybe.
Oh god. Yeah. I also like the fact that in the sort of head, the gold grung or whatever they're called,
Grungs, yeah.
I like the fact that he mentioned about obviously Mr. Squidman and also about a dwarf as well coming through, and of course all of us are immediately thinking, oh my god, it's Sir Julian. And it's not Sir Julian, is it?
Julius.
Yeah, that's right. It took us a while to be like,
Julius.
oh my god, wait a minute, it's the bad one.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Oh no. Yes.
Oh man. Yeah.
That's Julius Ginfall to you.
Yeah.
Who's this Julian?
And I also
Sounds like a knave.
Yes, indeed, indeed.
Yes.
And last of all, I like the fact that Vehicle has gone so bat shit crazy that he's basically like, I'm going to do everything
The
myself.
refused, the anti-healing.
Yes. Oh, that was so
healing.
good. Oh my god.
You will not heal me.
I've never.
They actually posed a really interesting question from Josh, going, can you save against healing spells? I went, this is new territory.
That's madness, isn't it?
And we did it. And it was hilarious. It's so work. And he did, yeah.
It's the fact that he passed as well, so that I tried to hear
and
him.
he doesn't have high wisdom. Which was like it was fate. It was fate for him to succeed.
Perfect, absolutely.
Because he had like a +1 or something, and your thing was like 16 or something, or 17, and I think he just rolled just over it. I think just about.
It's what you want, isn't it? It's exactly what you want for something like that. Yeah, I mean I love he's that stubborn, and I really like in character. Obviously, I kind of hate him because it's mainly because he's like quite liked by what's his name? Oh god, who's the Scottish guy that runs the camp?
Me? No, Darius.
Darius, that's it, yeah.
Darius,
yeah, so that's how I play it, as in like, oh, he likes Darius, but I thought I was Darius's best boy kind of thing.
Yeah, well,
when I never
he's
was.
one of these. He's the one of the 10 strides.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Yeah, I feel like Bryn might have been like 11 or 12. Like he's just outside the top 10. Okay, right, quite far outside the top 10 then.
Yeah. Darius's eyes, anyway.
Yeah.
He's just like, see if you were just less of a doofus, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd be close to the top 10, but you're just a doofus, and that brings you down.
Straight back down again.
Yeah. It doesn't take you seriously. No.
Yeah, but that's kind of exactly how I play him. So.
Yeah.
No, I think I think he's a fantastic character vehicle. I love the arm wrestle stuff. That was really fun. The fact that we both had to enlarge me or Bryn, and also he had to persuade a vehicle to lose as well, which he did, but it was just it was the fact that it took that much to be like, I really do need to win this one. It's really good, really funny as well.
No, there's obviously a little rivalry between you and Vieko, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's a bit like, I don't like you. It's I don't like you either.
Yeah. But it's just do you know what it is? It's because he's barbarian, right? I think I'm right saying.
He's a barbarian fighter.
Fighter, that's it. Yes, yeah.
Well, fighter barbarian.
Yeah. And I think that's what it is. Is that my cleric is based closer towards the fighting sort of ways of doing things. Yeah, he has got magic, and he uses the spiritual weapons.
Yeah, you can either. I mean, generally, you can focus offensive, be an offensive cleric, or you could be a cleric who buffs.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, sort of
his teammates.
Because I mean, we had this conversation where after what's his name died, Nightbreeze. It was we still need a shield for the party, and we still need somebody who can heal. So if that's not a paladin, what else?
It's almost like a battle mage. It's like a battle mage more. So, I mean, one of the guys I play with, Rose Fate. Her name's Julia. Julia plays a elf called Thess. She's the Tempest cleric, but she's basically Thor. She's like Jane Foster Thor.
Oh, amazing!
Yeah. She absolutely, in the last combat we did, just threw her hammer and it just went and eviscerated like fucking 10 guys, and we were like all the like male elements of the party just went like, don't piss her off.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, she when she gets angry, electricity coming from her eyes. Yeah, she's got like a reaction thing, which is like Hellish Rebuke but thunder. Like, yeah, amazing. Yeah. So you hit her and she just goes.
I really
she's
like
beefy as well. So many hit points. Oh my god.
I really like Hellish Rebuke because it just means you can be mean to somebody.
Use your reaction. I mean,
I heard what was the first time I ever heard
he has it. Josh,
that's right. First time I ever
Dina Tiefling.
First time I ever heard it being used is that the person didn't realise they had to say play along with it. And what do you actually say? And this poor girl was like, you're basic. I thought, that was actually quite good.
So good.
And he was like, oh.
Yeah.
And it's the fact, doesn't it actually do damage as well, I think?
Oh yeah. It's the whole point. It's a retaliation sort of spell.
I love that.
Yeah, no, it can. It's pretty good. That and as a cleric, like inflict wounds. Oh my days! I think
that's awesome. I need to use that more.
Yuli's character has used inflict wounds and it's done crazy shit as well.
Yeah.
She can also use chain lightning and shit, and fucking, she's proper just Jane Foster, man. Like,
yeah. Inflict wounds if you can get it to work, and I do struggle with that, but because a couple of times it hasn't.
Yeah.
But when it does, man, because it's D10s as well. You roll.
Isn't it 3d10?
Yeah, and you can obviously level it up as you go as well. So it's
like as you go up in levels, like it gets stronger at certain levels.
That's it.
I think because you're 5th level, it's currently what it is, and I think it's maybe 8th or something. It gets another die or something like that, and yes, can't remember.
Mad.
But it does scale up over levels.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that's what. At the moment, I can do 2 Eldritch Blasts now, with my character, and get a couple of Green Flame Blade. I can now my flame attack can now bounce to the person next to me.
Whoa! Brilliant.
Yeah. So I just slice through one guy, and it's like and it like just carries on and just hits the next guy behind him. Like, yeah. They have to be within 5 feet, but you know.
Yeah, still though.
But I just go like,
and
it's like, like Game of Thrones, like Night's Watch kind of thing, and just fucking it wasn't Night's Watch. It was a guy who
the flaming sword.
Sword dude. I can't remember his name. It's a guy with the eye patch, with the bandits and stuff, who can come back to life.
Beric Dondarrion. How the hell did I know that?
Is that his name?
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
Oh shit. But basically like that, just carve through. Yeah. But my flames are green.
Cool.
Green
that's
flames.
cool as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my kind of thing. And anything I use that's divination based is golden.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Green and gold. Yeah.
Right. I think we should probably call that it, because otherwise we could just keep giving stuff away, and that's. Then you have to watch the episodes.
Yeah, no.
So yes, this time next week, or 8 o'clock next week, is going to be the wedding double bill.
Yes.
I promise you, this is worth a watch. This is really fun, and the fact that there's the 5 of us there as well, you can imagine it gets crazy. It's a real fun one, and I can promise you, I struggled near the end. I really struggled.
I felt you just like going.
Yeah, it was.
Hands are off.
I did.
It's not mine anymore.
There was a genuine moment where I took hands off completely. In the second half, where I was like, okay, let's see how this plays out, and I had nothing I could do for a couple of minutes. It's like, let's see how this works, and we'll take it from there. And it, of course, went mad. So,
yes.
So that was great. Yeah. But of course, until then, have a lovely rest of your January. Can you believe it? Almost at the end of damn January.
Yes. I mean, tomorrow's the last day.
I know, right? Bloody hell. So yes, enjoy the rest of your January. We'll see you. We'll see you in February, with some bloody crazy lasers and feelings. So take it easy, everyone. We'll see you again soon.
Ciao for now.
Toodles.